I'm gonna start this timer. Are you ready, Dad?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Would you please state your name?
Alwyn Crawford.
Who are you?
I'm Shanice's dad.
Yes! Are you nervous right now?
Not particularly.
Do you feel very comfortable speaking to a large group?
Yes.
Oh.
Why is that?
I've done it a lot over my life. As a minister of music, choir director, ordained minister,
Stop.
couples counselor, group therapy,
Where did you grow up?
Asbury Park, New Jersey.
Where are all the places you've lived in your life?
In order, please.
Okay. Asbury Park, Neptune,
What?
That's a planet.
Yes!
oh, Neptune, Asbury Park, New Jersey, Neptune, New Jersey,
Oh, okay.
Ithaca, New York,
Okay.
Rutherford, New Jersey, Nutley, New Jersey, Hillside, New Jersey,
What?
Jersey.
Marietta, Georgia,
Oh. I'll say that.
Sicklerville, New Jersey,
Whoa.
Ackworth, Georgia,
Okay.
Kennesaw, Georgia.
Wow.
In that order.
What has been your preferred place to live?
Georgia.
What's
Why
your
is that?
favorite? We can ask.
Why is that? Why Georgia over?
The weather, mainly the weather. And the cost of housing.
What's your favorite song about Georgia?
I never gave it any thought, but Georgia in my mind would probably be it.
Do you have any siblings?
I have two sisters, one older, one younger.
What are their names?
Alexis and Gina.
Did the way you were named influence you in the naming of your own children?
Yes.
How so?
Me and my older sister and I are both, the names begin with A-L. And my younger sister is 10 years younger than me. And we wanted to name her with that. We didn't know it was a girl, first of all. We wanted to name her with an A-L. And my dad kind of tricked us and slipped her names in there. Oh, yeah, that's a great name.
Gina.
With it, it's J-E-N-A, Gina. That's pronounced Jenna. He said
Oh my!
Oh my God!
it's spelled Jenna, but my dad says it's Gina, so my dad's is gospel.
Could you please state your name for the camera? Your full name as given to you by your parents.
No.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
Oh well.
Well, okay. My full name is Winifred Barrow Crawford.
Stop tripping.
And
What's
I'm
your whole
sticking
name?
to that.
Who are you?
I am a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a prophet. I'm a wonderful person. I'm a very good person. And I'm a happy person. I am retired. Kids are all grown up, able to survive for themselves. I know that if something were to happen to me, I wouldn't have to worry about a thing because they are very well equipped with everything that they need. And I put God at the forefront of all of that.
Did you say something about what happened, I think, while you were 3 months pregnant with me? Yeah?
5 months.
Okay, 5 months.
Well, when I was 5 months pregnant with Shanae, I started having really bad pain. And first of all, she's the second, her older sister. I've been one where I had problems always with my pregnancy, so I was in and out of the hospital a lot. And when I found out that my appendix had to be removed when I was 5 months with her, it was really very shocking because, you know, we got the doctors told us that if it came to my life over hers, then naturally it would be the mom. And so at that point, you know, it was like, wow, this is my child. I've been carrying her for 5 months, you know. I don't want to live and not have her live. So you got to do something. So they call together the preachers and everybody, and they have their big discussion, you know, as far as what we should do. So we said, you know, doctor, you got to save both of us. So anyway, matter of fact, we were supposed to have gone to a wedding because I was feeling pretty good, you know, except then the pain just, and he went and they took my appendix out like 4 or 5 in the morning, I think it was. Soon after that, maybe a month later, 5, 6, was it 6.5, 7? I don't remember, guys, so blame it on my head, not my heart. Anyway, we had to, have a C-section. And here she is.
How do you continue to maintain a relationship with your faith and your spirituality as you've gotten older, or people have started straying away from the church, including yours truly? So how do you sort of maintain and having that strong relationship and foundation?
Well, the relationship is with Jesus Christ himself, as opposed to the physical building or the organization that you may be a part of. So my faith is in Jesus Christ and his teachings and his followers. The Bible talks about forsake not the assembling of yourselves together. I think that you may have been referring to that. But even in a setting like this, we could be assembling ourselves together and talking about and learning about the Word of God. It has to be a synagogue or a great big old building or hundreds or thousands of people. It could be where the Bible says, where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I am also in the midst. So we don't need a whole bunch to be a congregation, to be a fellowship, to be assembled together, as the mindset that many churches and denominations have. I don't know if they deliberately taught it to us, but they demonstrated that to us so that it appeared to be that's the way it was supposed to be.
We went from 0 to 1,000 in like no time at all. Where are you from? Where were you born?
I was born in Panama City, Florida.
Where were you raised?
Well, I was raised by my grandmom for like 5 years. My
Grandma
mom
Ella?
and my dad would come like and pick me up and take me to visit them on the weekend and stuff like that. But for the most part, my grandmom raised me until I was like 5. I don't know why, but that's just the way that it was. And then finally, they came and they got me and brought me home with them.
Do you have siblings?
I do.
How many?
7.
7 siblings.
Yes.
Where are you in the birth order?
Can I have my water, please? And where are we on the clock? I think that one was mine. That was
Oh,
his.
that was yours.
Where are
So
we?
yeah,
Where are
like,
we on the clock?
It's only been like a minute.
It's been 30 seconds.
Yeah, I was gonna say, give or take.
Um,
That's false.
where are you in the birth order?
Number 1.
Number 1, baby!
Number one.
Let's go, winners.
Number 1, and then the one after me, we just buried her about 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I think it was. And then I have another sister, a brother,
Kathy, Moses,
a brother, and a sister.
Howard, James, Connie.
Do I have to go through all the names?
She needs to
We'll be here all night.
Is there any pressure on you being the firstborn?
Was there any pressure? I didn't really. Yes, it was.
Yes.
Yes, it was. Okay.
Okay. all right.
Yes, it was. Period.
How do you feel like that experience of being the oldest sister helped you become the amazing mother that you clearly are?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last part. Well, being the oldest and having siblings under me, I don't know why, but I always wanted to make sure that they had what I had and that they know what I know and that I'm going to give it to them in a way that they will understand it. And sometimes if you got to break it down from A to Z, that's what you do. And sometimes just go from A, 1, 2, 3, that's what you do. But I've just been I'm the kind of person where I always put everybody else before me, except for God. I always put everybody else before me. And I want to make sure that I give to them. To me, it does my heart better to give, really, than to receive sometimes, depending on what I'm receiving.
A servant's heart.
How did you two meet?
Me and her.
Your wife, you and your wife.
Well, you can't sit down. Sit down. Sit down. It's not your turn. No, the reason I said it was because of course there'll be two stories.
Yeah, we're gonna ask her.
So I'm going to give you the real story.
Okay.
She saw me at work one day and couldn't resist me. And party's over.
Couldn't resist, that's a real story. It's on tape.
We had known each other for quite a few years at work. I had been previously married, and I guess I can tell this. All the women in the office were rating the men.
Rating.
Yeah, rating the men, and I was very married. That was my rating. I didn't get anything else out of it. I don't know if they said I was, bad, good looking, all that kind of good stuff. Anyway, and we had an interaction. Different groups would give Christmas parties during the year, during the Christmas celebration. And one time there was a black Christmas party going on. And I had already committed to going out to dinner with the guys who I work with, which were predominantly white. And the Black Christmas Party folk, we want to show on people. And why don't you come with me? I said, well, I already made this commitment. And they said, well, you can bring them. We know them all anyway. So I went back and told them, I said, okay, great, we'll come. We'll come to the Black Christmas Party. And my wife was given the task of telling me that, no, they couldn't come. So she gave me that. She told me that they couldn't come. I gave my Martin Luther King speech. One day we all live. We were judged by the content of our character, and not the color of our skin, and all that kind of stuff. But how we started dating was she was the education coordinator, so she had to plan on my.
You know what?
It's by 2 now, I think.
Am I supposed to stop now?
No, we want to hear this.
What was I talking about?
Education coordinator.
Oh, she's an education coordinator. Her job was to make sure that I had my register for my classes and all my prereqs done before I would go off to school. And I was in the office studying one day, and she came in and we started having a conversation. And I have to tell the truth though, because I had just made the decision that I was leaving my ex-wife. We had just spoke to a conversation, and I asked her out that night. She wouldn't go. I was rejected. And I was rejected multiple times. Until little did she know, she had met her match.
Do you have a hero?
Do I have a hero?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my mom and my dad.
Let's go.
And I guess I could say with my mom, I know it was instilled in her through her mom, who was a
Full-blooded Cherokee.
full-blooded Cherokee Indian, and she was one tough cookie. That was my granny. She was really one tough cookie. About 4'11", but let me tell you, a 6'6" man, she'll shake you there. You know, she'll tell you she's, you know, she was that kind of woman, and she was beautiful too. So I could, you know, my granny, my mom, and my dad.
When was the last time you sung?
Oh, and now my children, my husband and my children, they're all my heroes. I thank the world of them.
When was the last time you sung something for yourself?
To myself?
For yourself.
Oh,
To people or not to people?
the last time is anytime I get in a car, actually. I sing to myself. So.
That's good. That's
What are the feelings or emotions that are evoked and like you see what Shani has put together?
Wow. What I have said a lot of times was, you know, oh my God, she's the greatest. Everything that she touches turns to gold. And then, so I had I thought about that and I said, you know, wait a minute, you know, where am I bringing God into this? So now it's like, God, I thank you, you know, for everything that you have, you know, in birth in her, you know, because I pray that she is, from what I see, that she is doing it, you know, for the love of the game, but for the love of you, because it's going to bring people together from all walks of life. And that, you know, encompass to me not just the color, but from every corner of the world, you know, is going to bring people together. And it's not just in the game, but when people see this, they're going to go back to, you know, how it is to really love one another and see one another for who they are, you know, and not by what they're wearing or where they live or what school they went to or, you know, what kind of car they drive or what kind of job they hold. But, you know, you're going to love and appreciate them for who they are. You know, when I think about Shani, that's what I think about. She loves, you know, and everybody has always told me, like, you know, man, when I see her, it's just like that big smile and she gives to everybody's like, wow, that is my Shani. And, you know, she's just such a, God has blessed her tremendously, and I don't know everything that he has for her. I don't know. It's probably would blow my brain out, you know. And that's the way I feel about all of our children, actually. But we're talking about Shani, so that's the way I feel about her, and I'm just so happy and proud of her, you know.
You just crush that.
Okay, am I done?
Yes.
You're done.
I need some help getting up.
Oh my God.
That was amazing.
She's just an awesome girl, and I thank God for her every day. Every day. Not a day go by, and I thank God for all of her family, the whole village, all you guys. You know, I thank God for you, and I pray that, you know, when you guys go, that you have a tremendous game, that you win, but most of all, that you love and enjoy what you're doing. Because if you do that, then everything else is going to come. Everything else will come. So.
A long time coming, but I know